Did you have a couple other standouts that you saw from the summer league besides Wembanyama?
I think one of the first guys that comes to mind for me is Marjon Beauchamp from the Milwaukee Bucks. He looks like he is ready and raring to go, and he's got a skill set that they could really use to contribute, for the real team. Max Christie, somebody else who also really stood out to me, was very impressive. I thought Hunter Tyson was awesome. Um, and that's one there's where it's interesting because I think he could be an immediate contributor for a team that, like we kind of all talked about, got worse this offseason in Denver and could probably use, another guard slash wing.
I like both of them, but obviously I like him a little more. I think he's a little more explosive. I think that his game, I think they both will transition well into the NBA. But I think his game specifically, with what Houston's trying to do, I think it will transition a little better because I think he's in a better situation. So and I really like his upside. Like I think they both have amazing upside, but I really like him. So I was fans of them, and before they got drafted, I was fans of them. The day they got drafted, I think those guys are going to have a lot to say in the league, and they're going to make some noise. They have extreme upside. I think this draft will go down as it definitely is going to go down as one of the best when we look at it in 10 years to see where these guys are. Um, you know, Victor, who's by year 5 can already be an MVP caliber player. So it's going to be amazing where these guys is going to end up. And
I'm right there with you with the Thompson twins. I mean, obviously, Amen got hurt in that first game. Sprained ankle, was out for about a month. But I thought what he showed in that game was really impressive. Ability to finish with both hands. Absolutely elite passer. Great athlete in the open court. I think he's going to be phenomenal with the Rockets. He went head to head with Scoot Henderson that game, who to me is already a polished pro player. Like he's going to come in and be great for the Portland Trailblazers right away. I mean, there's still room that he needs to grow. But I thought seeing both of those future point guards on the court, even though they both ended up getting hurt in that game, I thought it was pretty cool to see them go head to head. Tune, you mentioned Beauchamp as a second year guy. I thought there was a handful of second year guys that really stood out. Obviously, we saw Jabari Smith Jr. go for 32 and then 38 back to back games. He had the game winning shot in the first game, and then he had the 38 against the Pistons in game 2. They shut him down after that, but I thought he showed a lot. His teammate Tari Eason, I thought was really phenomenal. Another guy, Jaden Hardy, a second year guy. Obviously, the former G League Ignite standout, and then last year was with the Mavericks. I think he's going to have a pretty big role next season. And then a few of the rookies. I thought the Magic, both guys that they took in the lottery, I thought were really good. Anthony Black played really well, great passer, good defender, is always looking for the open teammate, makes the right play 9 times out of 10. I thought Jet Howard really shot the ball well, so he's going to be a guy that will come in probably off the Magic bench, but has some scoring punch to him. But I definitely agree with you, Danny. I feel like this rookie class was great. You got guys like Casey Wallace who really stood out. Another guy like Keyonte George, who I've been high on. I think I mentioned him as one of my sleepers when we talked last time. He ended up going 16th in the draft, which was a little bit lower than I thought. He came in right away, averaged like 24 in the summer league, including a 33-point game against the Clippers. So there's a handful of guys that I thought were really, really impressive in the summer league.
who would be your rookie of the year?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wembanyama. I mean, obviously he's the overwhelming favorite, but I'm gonna lean him. I do think Scoot Henderson has a chance. I think Chet Holmgren missing last year will also have a chance to do so. So I think there's a handful of guys in the mix. I don't want to discredit Brandon Miller either, the second overall pick. I got a rant that I'll probably have to get to next time we talk about with the Charlotte Hornets. Not that they shouldn't have taken Brandon Miller, but just the fact that they've taken like 6 shooting guards in the past like 3 drafts is kind of confusing to me. So I'll get to that in the future. But I do think Wembanyama has to be the favorite for sure.
If you're making me pick, I'm gonna go Scoot Henderson because counting stats tend to win rookie awards like Rookie of the Year. I think Scoot's gonna have the ball in his hands a ton, assuming that Dame is not long for Portland and will probably score a lot, having a lot of assists. That's my guess.
I'm going to go with Scoot Henderson as well. I think Scoot Henderson. I think the main reason why he potentially will win is I don't think Wemby plays 65 games. I really do think that the Spurs take it easy with him this season. I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if I see low management for him, but I don't think the way that I think the Spurs will go, the way the Spurs have went recently, I don't think Wemby plays enough games to, be qualified for those type of awards. So I will go with Scoot Henderson for that.